There is 5 signs that you are waking up and you're having a deep awakening. Number 1, you can no longer tolerate any BS from anyone, meaning whether it's family, colleagues, anyone in public. You're just in a stage where you just can't take any BS. Even like little things that you used to be able to put up with and deal and work around certain people, you no longer just want to tolerate any sort of BS. Number 2, you are starting to question everything and every situation that you've experienced, everything you've ever been taught. You're beginning to have your own questions, and some of the questions cannot be answered by anyone. It's just like you're on a quest to answer these questions. So number 2 is that you're just questioning everything. Number 3, you find that you love spending time on your own. You don't find the need to constantly be around people, and you find that when you are around people, that your perception and sensitivity is very, very strong. So you can sense people's agendas. You can sort of see things coming. You can start seeing people for what and who they are, and you can also just sense that there's a lot of energy, and you just prefer to be on your own. The 4th thing is that you will start experiencing very, very strong and vivid dreams. So these dreams can be anything in terms of intensity, but you will just feel that these dreams are very much vivid, and you very much want to understand what they mean. And you wake up really sometimes understanding some of the messages in the dreams, or sometimes just feeling like, wow, very, very struck by this dream. And number 5, you will want to express your thoughts, express your ideas, express your disgust, express your happiness, and it will be in a way where before this you were just happy to go along with the crowd, but now you cannot do that anymore. You have to speak your truth, and it doesn't matter what anyone thinks or what anyone says. You just want to speak your truth. And so this is just a few main examples, but in general you just find that you're not quite who you used to be, and you're not quite who you are wanting to be, in the sense of who you are changing to be. It's like you're in the middle, it's like you'll feel lost in the beginning. You feel like you don't belong here or you don't belong there. It's like there's gonna be this period of time where you just feel very isolated, and you feel like no one understands you. You cannot really explain what's going on with you, but other people can notice that you're different, and they might ask you, are you okay? What's going on with you? It's just a very hard thing to really explain. And I think like the people also have to be on a certain wavelength to understand where you're coming from. But in general, there's no point trying to explain it, because this is an inward journey that you're taking, and this is just undoing years and years and years of conditioning. A lot of conditioning and programming is really being unraveled at this time. So be patient with yourself. There are days where you're going to feel like, oh wow, this is amazing. You're discovering so many new layers to yourself. You're seeing so many things for what they are. You're seeing people very differently to what you used to. and that's all part of the process. The main thing to remember is to be patient with yourself, to also not have a program of judgment around anyone around you for things that's happened or things you currently don't like, because now you see things very differently, right? So it can be very tempting to start talking to people and correcting what they're doing and try and get them to see things, but they won't. Okay, so the only thing you can control is yourself. Okay, so all you have to do is go inwards and just take that step every single day to accept that this is where you're at, to accept that when you are going through these changes, you are not going to be on the same wavelength as some people or family members, and you might feel like you don't want to spend that much time with them, or you just want to be on your own sort of thing, and that's okay, you know, and that's okay. So be patient with yourself. Remember that this journey, it's gonna take time, and it's not gonna be like from point A to point Z, you know. It's gonna be a process, but all you can do is just let it unravel and start really discovering what it is that you know that you're being shown. And even though it will feel very scary at first, it's really a beautiful blessing, because then you are really, really in alignment, and everything that's meant to come with you will come with you. But everything else, people, jobs, situations, attachments that's supposed to be behind you will also fade, and that will hurt, and of course that won't be easy, but remember, it is all part of the process.